All right, I'm going to try this for a second time. Really appreciate you tuning back into Indian Trace. All the times that I've put stuff up that has to do with artifacts. I'm really thankful to God that He gives me the opportunity to uh, stir it up, to try to do something different in the community and to help people move forward, uh, I guess, in their hobbies as collectors and as people who are looking to save this kind of North American Indian history or any other kind of history. I love it. Of course, I was a history teacher, high school and middle school, and I taught civics as well, American government. So you can see where all the verbiage often comes from. Listen, here it is. This is a 5-point giveaway. You know, I can do it again just because, like I said, I'm very thankful to God that He's led me in the right steps forward where I can discover the stuff you're looking at. So we're going to take a look at this and talk about it in a minute. This is something, I don't care if you've won giveaways before, I don't care, it doesn't matter. What you should do is get somebody on the phone and get somebody on the email and tell them they have an opportunity to win some great North American Indian artifacts. Get more people involved, make other people richer, and I guarantee your life will be richer. Now, it's a great view of them. These came from my display box for a certain reason. I keep my display box tallied at about 825, 850. Keep it balanced there, and the whole thing is it just keeps on wanting to climb higher than that. So I just have to keep things balanced off. So it's sort of like a bass fishing tournament where, when you catch a better bass, you got to go in the live well and you got to put a bass back in the water. That's a good bass, but it's not as good as the other 5 you have or whatever. And so that's just really the way I collect. Now listen, this is a 5-point giveaway. Now 5 videos back, I had a giveaway. It was a trade away. Look at this. That, and Ross Crusoe has been doing a lot of videos with marbles. And he's not the one who's got me interested. Marbles always carry a fascination, a curiosity. They stir up the innocence of the past for many people. These are all old marbles. But these marbles won the Indian Trace giveaway about 5 videos back. There was a real huge group of great artifacts that I wanted just to move forward, that I wanted to give away. But I said, listen, you tell me what you want to trade. Look at this old jar. And we'll trade it. And they said they wanted to go ahead and trade this. They offered this up just to trade an old jar of marbles. And I looked at everybody's different offers and everything. A lot of great offers in that. So this giveaway has some criteria, just like normal. This is a great old jar. I mean, look at this. It's good looking, isn't it? Definitely worked out in that trade. Definitely worked out. That should, for many people, if you're from my generation, just stir up memories from days gone by, right? Now look at these. This set right here, this 5-point set. Now 5 happens to be the number of grace, which is why I got these. As we look at these points close up, it's a trade away as well. So, it could be anything you consider highly. Look at these artifacts. The reason I say consider highly is because I consider, you guys know me, you know Indian Trace. And if you're watching, I know your heart as a collector. But it could be something fun too. I mean, look at this. Who would have figured? I never even imagined. So I said, yeah, that would make a good trade for all those. And they got a big group. They got a big group of artifacts for this simple token. What a great thing. But look at these. I'm going to talk about these, and as I said, this is a trade away as well here in Indian Trace, this 5-point giveaway. It's pretty much a giveaway. I'm not looking to get anything. You all on Indian Trace know that from the beginning. Look at these points. this is what you're going to get or can get. You tell me, and it's completely subjective. Have fun with it. You tell me what you consider highly. Now, it could be, the sky is the limit. That's the way the North American Indians were. Let me tell you a story, because I've always loved this. Oh, that's a great point. This particular trade that happened on Dances with Wolves. There was a very resilient Sioux warrior on Dances with Wolves who was just starting to accept the soldier as one of his friends, the soldier who was pretty much integrating and taking up the whole lifestyle. Look at this piece of sugar quartz, Morrow Mountain. And he got a fondness for, it was Kevin Costner's, but his hat. Really loved the hat. And he said within himself, I'm going to find something and trade him because I want that hat. And pretty much the way the story goes. And so what he did is he got one of his favorite knives. This is the historic period Indians. That's why they were Sioux. And it's during the frontier times and a lot of turmoil, but this soldier was befriending them and understanding that these Indians had a magnificent way of life that he loved, and he was going to take that instead of the brash, wasteful, hateful greed of the frontier that was happening, even from the soldiers. That aside, the Indian brought him one of his best hunting knives. Those are a great couple points, aren't they? Like I said, that's sugar quartz. And he decided that he was going to convince the soldier, who was Kevin Costner, to trade him his hat for this knife. And so they went ahead and made the trade. And I remember he looked at him and he had the hat and was so happy with the hat. And when I was younger, I'm like, who on earth would trade a hat for a knife like that? It was a nice knife. You never know what somebody's going to trade. But if it's something you consider highly, it could be a marble, who in the world knows? If it's something you consider highly, this set right here, which is the 5-point giveaway set, is yours. Easy for me to send. It won't cost too much in postage, but these are really great points. So anyway, he traded him, and Kevin Costner, or the character, it was a fantastic movie. If you haven't seen Dances with Wolves, you got to see the movie. It's done well. Look at this point, B&B Field. It's time, though. As I told Mike, a friend of mine, I've loved them long enough. Something you consider highly, completely subjective. You tell me what it is. For the fun of it, I do it this way. So that you'll have skin in the game, I do it this way. Look at this point. I don't care. I'm not looking to gain 50 more subs and do a giveaway. I don't care about subs. Never have. Besides that, YouTube's going to mess around with the analytics even more with their SJWs to try to censor conservative thought, which is all I live for and all I share. Because it's what makes an inherent value for humanity. Look at that point. It's from the Cascade. So, it is a trade away, if you will. It's a nice point. I found that in the sweet potatoes. I'll never forget it. But these, I'm convinced of it. I've loved long enough, and I have a wealth that backs it up and pushes these out of the live well. Look at this point. Notchville. It's black flint. Very curious and interesting point. That alone is worth a trade away. So stir yourself up. Have fun with it. You tell me. And be quick about it. And the reason I say that is I will give it possibly 72 hours. Possibly 48 if I have a lot of responses. And it's over and done. I mean, it happens quick. But I'm not going to mess around or take any time with it. This is a good trade away. It's a 5-point giveaway. And we're going to have fun with it. Remember last time, that's what won it. It's not that I'm looking for more marbles, not that I was looking for marbles at all. It just stirs up childhood. It stirs up appreciation, heritage. So, here's the set. If you're interested, stir yourself up. And go out to your relatives, your friends, the people you know, and tell them, hey, listen, there's an opportunity here. You can have some really great Eastern Central North Carolina Indian artifacts. It's a channel called Indian Trace. Tell them I'm not interested. I don't care. If they like it, they can sub. Other than that, they can hang out, and there's the possibility that they can get some really great artifacts, because I'm going to find more. God is going to see to it. And I hope he helps you find more too. If I don't talk to you guys again till after Christmas, Merry Christmas. Make the best of it.